My name is Jared. I'm coming to you from Chicago, Illinois.
And I'm Whitney from Connecticut.
Yay. There were questions about Connecticut in the last show. So
I kind of was in and out because I was doing my makeup so I don't look like a zombie.
Yeah.
I think I missed some of those questions, but yeah, Katie, I definitely knew her.
If anyone has Connecticut questions, ask now. So we were just talking about scary movies. They were talking about Hereditary, and I said I'm not allowed to watch it. Jarrett wasn't present for this, but we had a sleepover when I was like little. I mean, he would have been around, but it was a girls' sleepover.
Right.
And they wanted to watch it.
Oh,
and we went to Easy's Pizza. And so I just made myself so anxious that I would throw up. So I was like, oh, I'm sick. I gotta go home.
Oh, God.
I threw up. And actually, somehow, every time I've ever gone to Easy's Pizza, for some reason, I've thrown up. And I'm not like a person that throws up a lot, but there've just been situations like this.
It just happened.
Something where, like, yeah. So I just made myself throw up. And then it was like, no, I'm totally cool. But I just, like, oh, I can't.
Maybe it's the pizza at this point.
Honestly, it might be like.
It's possible.
It's impossible to know.
They are closed down. They shut down, so.
Did they?
Complaints. Yeah, like everything. Like this. Hey, I heard video.
There you go. Hey.
There it is.
So don't shout out to Easy's Pizza in Austin.
Yeah.
Don't give them any acknowledgement whatsoever.
Right.
So here's my thing. So when I was like little, like I would still, I mean, I probably like tried to sleep in my parents' bed too late because I was always worried about ghosts because there was Catholicism around me and it like freaked me out. But setting that aside, like way too young, my dad, whatever reason, I remember I was in bed, we were just like watching TV like together, and he like let me watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And it was terrifying. So I mean that happened first, and then I just like had night terrors forever because of religion, and then we get to the Easiest Pizza, and then we get to it. Yeah. Now I can't watch Hereditary. I don't know. I just don't think
yeah, Hereditary. That's not the place to start.
Mm-mm.
Like that's a lifelong journey to get there.
So there was a podcast that I'm so sorry about my dog.
No, we talked about this podcast. Yes.
Reply All, and then he wanted to watch Get Out, which I could watch Get Out. I can watch a psychological thriller. I just can't do like, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of jumpy, gory, like whatever.
Yeah.
Hereditary was a mix of a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely wasn't a slasher movie. What is that movie called that came out last year? Burnside? Does that ring a bell? It's the superhero one, but then the whole concept on like what happens if Superman was actually not a good character.
He's not.
Yeah, I think it's.
I mean, none of them are. Like they only are if you're white.
It also it just so happens it was a white family, and things kind of just went south. I want to double check the name of it, but that technically, in a sense, is a slasher movie.
Okay.
It's just not in like the typical way. But point is, like Hereditary had a little bit of everything, and it actually was, I think, to the core of it, psychological.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I get that that's in there. It's the decor that I don't honestly know how to explain like what my line is, It's just like, yeah.
Is it like, I mean, because I don't like a jump scare for sure, but it's like
yeah, like Scream and shit like that, like was really, I don't like any of that flavor at all. Mm-hmm. So I can do, I don't know. Like I could probably do like Alien. I could probably do like
like sci-fi horror, Yeah, I hear you.
Us.
You do what? Oh, Us, yeah.
I mean, I thought that would be a little over my line, and maybe it kind of was, but it was like it could still do that.
Right. Well, it's interesting. It's like it's something I feel so weird saying this but I was in a horror movie, and when you're in it, it's like I don't know, it kind of demystifies it a little bit because like I'm hanging out with the killer, on break, and he's like a super nice guy, like, and he's in his full like get up, he has this crazy beard and like face with these red eyes, and he's just like, hey, all right, cool. He's just like, all right, cool. So it kind of demystifies a little bit, but still, when I watching Hereditary after having been in a horror movie, I mean, it's like stuff that I still see when I'm like walking from my bedroom to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I still see things from that movie, and they're just probably not going to go away.
Okay, I definitely won't watch it. I heard like Midsummer was better.
Interesting. I heard the opposite, and also I have heard that it's better too. It's like they're both really good.
They're both really good. They're both different.
Yeah.
It's like Hereditary is like, it feels like chunked together, like three like disparate movies, a little bit shoved, whereas Midsummer feels like more of one continuous.
I think it's the way the shotting worked, just because there was a lot of panning. I saw Midsummer maybe like a little over a year ago when it came out, and it just felt like there was a slow progression, a slow burn. But the thing about Midsummer, though, it felt so real, which was scary in its own way.
Yes, you could see everything. It was, it was in the daytime. There was nowhere to hide. There's big open fields. But like Midsummer, I've heard it pronounced Midsommar. The director called it Midsommar.
Well, it's like when we had to change it, and then we had to start saying Caribbean.
Oh, did we have to change? Oh.
Did we? Oh,
Pirates.
Is it Caribbean now? Oh, right, because the Pirates of the.
Now we say Caribbean. We never did that.
Yep, that is accurate. You say sherbet or sherbet?
Sherbet.
Okay.
Who's saying sherbet?
Sherbet.
Well,
ooh, are you doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do that in my house.
Yeah, it's sherbet. I see sherbet. Sherbet.
I don't even.
It's like Norbit. Sherbet, Norbit. Yeah.
Amazing. So I need to go make these dogs shut up. So I'll be back.
Yes.
I'll talk shop.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we talk about Hereditary.
Yeah, we talk about Hereditary.
Please.
Well,
goodness.
This has raised an interesting point because, so my wife is from the Midwest.
Yep.
And so, Whitney, you live in Connecticut. Are you from Connecticut?
Yeah, born and raised. I haven't left.
Nice. Well, what do y'all call a fizzy drink that you drink out of a can?
We still call it soda.
Okay, so it's soda.
Yeah, like I've heard some people, like in general, like when other people have asked, some say Coke, especially down in like the South, at least specifically Georgia. Because I actually have coworkers who I have some that work in Connecticut, but then some that work in Georgia. And so we kind of play around with some of the words. Like for instance, we had someone on our team not know what a package store is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So it's a liquor store.
A package store?
Yep.
Wow. I've never heard that.
I don't know why we call it. I mean, I guess like the justification is that you buy beers in packages. So it's like, package store. Meanwhile, one of my coworkers, while like she has to do qualitative interviews with participants, and they kept mentioning package stores, and she kept thinking, oh, like a FedEx or a Kinko's, and it's like, no, it's a liquor store.
So that's what I would have thought of. Like, oh, it's like a place to get some boxes of paper.
Yep. It's like, wow, Connecticut party's hard. Going to package stores. What are they going to do next?
Yeah, well, it's so interesting because when I married into a family that says pop instead of soda, I say soda. I've said Coke on occasion, being from Texas, being from Austin.
Sure.
But mostly I say soda, and they say pop, and my wife says pop, and it's just it's tough. That's a tough one because that's what like my grandparents would say pop, and so it's kind of like I don't know, I can't do it, but
yeah, because then at that point you're like, am I saying this wrong the whole time if everyone else is saying it?
Yes, absolutely, agreed.
So it's just Coke, and all my family from Washington State, they say like, oh, you got to pop. Like, I don't know. They have like a weird Midwest accent in Washington State. I don't really know, man. It's like how Sarah Palin's like, is that Alaska? I don't know. Why is it like that?
Right.
But, yeah, they're like, oh, get some pop from the fridge. And I'm like,
yeah, it's like, no.
It's so weird. So weird.
They'll say it like, in the stores, like you're ordering like, yeah, what kind of pop? You want pop? I'm like,
Mm-mm.
It takes me a minute. It takes me a minute.
Like, thanks, but I don't want to punch in the face.
Right. I don't need a new dad. Yeah.
It seems too like 50s Stepford wife, like all white neighborhood. That's what I feel when I hear it. I feel like that's not for me.
Yeah.
It's like that first scene in Get Out.
Mhm.
Like, you know, it's about to go down. Like, you know, very horror theme.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, the world is a horror theme right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Maybe that's why I start to appreciate horror movies and they're not as scary to me anymore
Right.
because of what's been going on.
Right. That's legit.
Mm-hmm.
So the way we usually do improv is we just like turn our cameras off and we'll usually like turn the camera on. That's like an edit unless you kind of are explicit.
Yep.
We've
Okay.
played before. It's easy peasy. We just do what we like.
We roll with the punches.
Yeah, we'll roll with it. So I don't know. By the way, Lester, thank you. We designed this new one. We're just messing around with it because you got us on StreamYard, on that StreamYard live.
Yes.
So I don't know. Do you guys want to do comedy or you got anything you need to cover?
I think I'm good. I mean, I had the thought of maybe I would do horror, but I think comedy sounds good.
Let's do
We can
comedy.
do both.
And see where it goes. Let's start with comedy, and if it turns into whatever it turns into, it's fine. Yay! See you soon.
Like, oh shoot, I gotta figure out how to turn this off.
Okay, so we're gonna shoot a horror movie today.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here at the Capitol grounds in Washington D.C.
Awesome.
Heard some stuff's gonna go down. Okay,
So much is gonna go down.
so we need some B-roll. So just get it ready. We're just gonna shoot and see what we get. Okay.
All right, let me get my equipment together. All right, obviously you got to have your camera here.
Yeah.
You might need to hold on to it because I got more stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. I mean, I don't know. They might smash it though.
Oh no! Well, you know what? I have another one right here.
Okay. Great.
That one. All right, so I'll hold that one.
Cool.
We also got a tripod. You know what?
Great.
Let's just get that set up.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, you can install it onto the tripod. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see, microphone. Say,
Mhm.
I know we keep saying something's gonna go down, but do you know exactly what?
Yeah. I'm really not supposed to say, but you know, I will say you're gonna want to wear this Trump hat.
Or hang on. You know what? That microphone's down. Let me just.
Yeah. You're gonna want to just pop that on.
All right.
I've been hanging out in Parlor for the last week.
Cool.
And just, you know, trust me, we're gonna get some excellent B-roll today. It's really gonna like amp up the horror factor of this movie. I promise you. So
My goodness. I mean, I don't mean to bring up the elephant in the room, but do you think we're gonna fit in?
unfortunately, yeah, we will.
Okay.
That's kind of the thing. Yeah, I mean, if any of these comments on Parlor were to be believed, yeah, we're gonna be just fine. Unfortunately.
Okay. All right.
And if we need to, I did bring some riot gear.
Okay.
If we need to blend in on the other side. So either way, we're getting this B-roll, and it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so dope.
So dope. Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like as long as I have this cap, it's like it's my own invisibility cloak.
Hey, you know, yeah, that's great. That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, try it. Let's try it out. So,
Okay, here we go.
so I'm wearing it now.
Yeah.
I don't fit in. Oh my goodness!
Oh
What
my
is
God.
he doing here? All right, no, we're back.
Good. Okay, great, cool. I'm gonna take it off.
Oh no! You don't fit in. Oh no!
Wow.
Okay. Phew.
I felt
Oh,
naked. I felt legit naked.
Yeah.
Also on Parlor.
Yeah, I thought I saw a black guy for a second over here. Was there?
What? No.
He
Hey.
was just for a second. Now I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I don't know. He ran so fast. You know they're good.
Right.
At running.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Don't worry. I scared him out with my.
All right. We'll get back to it. If you need any help, I'm here to help.
Right. Yeah, no problem. Hey, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it looks like my friend here disappeared as well. So it's just
Is it safe to come out now? I panicked. I just needed to hide in the bushes because we said a black man was around. I don't know.
I know.
No, you're
Come on, little lady. You're safe now.
you're good. Just okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just got these hats. I don't know if you get your hats from the Trumporium.com like we do.
Yeah. You guys can use my discount code.
Ooh, what is that discount code?
888-4445.
Love it. Great. Yeah. I'll remember that.
All right, Jill. I just want to make sure everybody's we look out for one another here,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down over there, right? That's where we want to set it. We're filming a little documentary.
Oh, it's going wild. Do you guys want to see all the bombs and stuff I got?
Oh,
I got zip ties.
Okay.
All right.
Dude, I'm going to take captives. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff to them. I don't even know.
Cool.
There's a bunch of unsolved murders in Louisiana, but I'm across state lines, so the two shall never connect.
That's great. That's good. Hey, you I don't know. Is it cool if anything, if you throw a bomb, you stab a man? Can we film that?
Oh yeah, I got a GoPro right on here on the helmet. So
great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be filming it, and I'm not gonna wear a mask because that's for pussies. So
yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, we're just wearing these for
for
giggles. We were making fun of
super funny. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have my whole face, and then I'm gonna do terrorism.
Great, sounds good. We're just gonna film. You got all that on the record. You press record on that. Yeah, you want.
Yeah, it's running. It's a live stream I got. It's on Twitch.
Oh, cool, great.
You just live stream it.
I love it.
And I'm gonna. You can Periscope, but that's out now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of the Periscope. We call it peroxide over where I'm from. Yeah. Sorry, I'm from the north.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. God bless.
Don't hold it against me.
Yeah.
That looks like that looks like tear gas.
Yeah.
Are we late? Should we get?
It's time to party.
Okay. All right.
All right.
See you over there. Okay.
Oh my God.
That was terrible.
I mean, thank God we got it on recording, but geez.
Thank goodness. That was. Whoo, okay.
Oh, hold on. I need a time to take off the time.
Yeah, just take it. I know it's hot. They didn't tell you it was gonna be hot today though.
I mean, I like the heat and all, but this was a different type of hotness. This was intense hotness.
It's the heat of racism, it blazes bright, Wow.
All right, let's put it back on.
Okay, all right. So I guess we should go ahead here. I got my little clapper thing. Here we go.
Oh, perfect. Let me get the camera.
Great.
Set. Hold on. Let's bring it closer.
Get there.
All right.
Here we go. Ooh, it's really getting bad over there. Okay.
This one has a button on it.
So do we have any questions about the War of 1812? You guys write your papers. You want to ask any questions now? Let's get them in.
You know what? We are high schoolers, so let's ask some questions.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, if you didn't read the prompt for the papers, then questions come up over the weekend. I can't answer them. I can only answer them now. So if you want to ask, you could just ask.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I have a question.
Okay.
So, excuse me, I had a cat hair in my mouth. Yeah, it happened. I love my cat. My question is, so is there any way we could get more homework?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what everybody wants? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay.
No, I'm panicking. I'm going to leave because I might I gotta go. I'm gonna throw up. This is scary. I can't do it.
What okay, well, some people just can't handle hard work, and that's okay. But you know me, I'm your favorite student. It's
Yeah, that's the fourth kid that just ducked out of the Zoom today. So I don't. It's just you and me.
I don't get it.
Let's just talk. What's your favorite thing in history? Go.
Oh, you know me. I'm I'm so glad we covered the War of 1812.
I
I'm
know.
a Civil War guy. I've always been really hot on the Civil War.
Oh, it's so hot. 4 years.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll say I'm into the history of now, the history of today. We're making history every day, and the pandemic has been one of my biggest historical fascinations. I don't know.
Yeah. So once you get as old as I am, you'll get to see the way people wrote the books about what you experience. It's pretty wild. So you got a whole life ahead of you.
Wow. Is it so? What if I don't plan on getting as old as you?
I'm sorry, I'm a mandated reporter, so you're gonna have to expound.
Well, I don't know what those words mean, but I don't plan on sticking around as long, because you're what, like 30, 32? That's too old for me. I'm not gonna make it that far.
Okay, it's not that old. It's really not that old.
That's twice my life.
Right, so. But once you get here, it feels fine. I promise.
Can you promise that though? Like,
you want to join the 21 club? What's the deal here?
I mean, I don't. My family is all teetotal or whatever. We don't drink. It's a word I do know.
No, that's not. It's just okay, you don't know about this yet, but there was this guy like Kurt Cobain, all these singers, and then they all died.
Who's that?
Jesus died. Maybe it's 23. I don't know.
I also don't do well at math, so
right.
There's really not much I do other than history.
But you're not trying to die like soon. You just don't want to live long.
Yeah, I mean, but if it shows up tomorrow, I'm not gonna not hop on.
How would it show up? Can you?
I think it shows up in another kid thumps me on the nose, or I get another B on an assignment.
Okay, now are we talking about, or are we talking about like a random brain aneurysm? Outside or inside? Who's doing it?
Again, I'll take either. I'll take either one that decides to roost at my door.
Okay, but I'm asking how much of the roosting you're going to be doing, because it sounds like you're going to kind of take the roosting into your own hands at a point.
I'll feed that chicken if it roosts.
Okay.
I'll feed it.
All right. So what we don't want to feed the chicken, right?
But we do.
Well, it gets better,
This is Shakespeare talking. Well, Shakespeare's cousin, I suppose. Yeah, there's not enough time to live. We all live until we're 33. And it's also funny because you would think that I would have an English accent, but it doesn't come out that way. But you know what? That's life.
That's really interesting. This is, whoa. I would have sworn that you would sound different. I mean, there's so many myths about who you are.
Yes.
So you must know that. But black woman, did not know Shakespeare. Black woman.
No, they keep that under wraps, so to speak. But yes, you know what they say? They say that people there's so much time in the world, but there isn't. We all die at 33 anyways.
That's what I've heard. You were, that's right, you were 33 when you died. Is that correct? I don't know. I'm trying to cram for this midterm.
You're so smart.
Yeah, my friend said if I just use this Ouija board and asked, that you would show up and help me pass this midterm. But
yes. You know what? Let's continue on with the midterm, whatever you guys like to call it. We like to call it papers and essential parts of life, but this is just Shakespeare cousin.
Oh wow! Hey, that's good to know. You never know when they're going to pop up with that bonus question. Okay, so you called it papers. Okay, so Mike, I have a question. So we just read Hamlet. And so they ask you like they ask her all these questions about like, okay, like, was Claudius a good person and all this stuff. And I'm just like, yes, right? I mean,
Absolutely. Claudius. Yeah, Claudius. From what I remember, Claudius was the brother of the father, thus uncle, who wound up marrying Eloise, so to speak. I called her Eloise. The books may call it something else.
that's great.
But yeah, totally a great guy.
Wow. That's so interesting. I'm glad to hear your perspective. I'm glad to hear your perspective on that.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. I don't know. I guess the other thing is like I'm trying to write a play. Okay.
Huh?
I'm trying to write a play, and I mean, while I have you, I mean, can I read you a scene?
Oh, I'm sure you want to reread the scene, the infamous, the notorious, the iconic monologue, soliloquy, so to speak.
Oh, please. Oh, yes, by all means. Like,
all right, I'm gonna do it. Woo!
all right.
To be or not to be?
Definitely.
That is the question.
Yeah.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind, with slings and arrows of misfortune, or to take arms against the sea of trouble and by opposing it end them.
Yeah.
By the way, when I meant the sea, I meant the things that women go through once a month. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I would not have known that. I'm writing that. I'm writing that down.
Write it down because women's rights is important. That didn't seem to carry over onward. So if you're gonna be my messenger, make that clear.
Oh, you selected me as your messenger?
Absolutely. You are the only one who brought me back to, well, not quite life, but you're at least talking to me, which people don't do very often.
Well, because they don't know that you're a black woman, and then when they find out, they're like, why is this woman here? What do they want? I mean,
Right.
But I get it. I understand you, Bill. Can I call you Bill?
Yeah. It's a tough life to die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartaches and the misfortune.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, you're so good at that. Well, because you read it, but you're so good.
Claudius, you're sleepwalking. Claudius,
Ugh.
you're sleepwalking.
Where am I?
You just peed in my laundry again.
Laundry. Damn that laundry to die, to sleep no more. I'd rather sleep than to do this damn laundry.
Claudius, I have a final tomorrow morning. Okay, Claudius, you can't just be. You're making the whole frat house like into a whole other thing. This was supposed to be the nerdy frat where we were gonna study and we were all gonna keep each other accountable and we were gonna be accountability buddies. And you're drunk and you're sleepwalking and you're peeing everywhere and I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. The piss is part of something that developed over the years when I had this weird fear of English people, which is also how I got this weird accent. It's, for whatever reason, has never left me.
Claudius, I'm a computer science major. And I'm taking the hardest class. Like right now, it's like I have to learn Python.
Oh, Python. Oh, God. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe I can try to be better. First, you know what? Let me grab these pair of shorts and don't mind me. I'm just gonna change out of my pissy pants and be at least more dignified.
Is that your dick?
By God, I believe it is.
That's fucking huge. Is that what they're supposed to look like?
Oh,
mine does not look like that.
I've only seen one in my life, and it's just this one.
Oh, shit. I'm so insecure now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I have more guilt to hold on to my shoulder.
God, Claudius, why do you have such a huge hug?
I don't know. I was given a curse.
When you're like with women, they're like it hurts them or what?
What's a
You don't like
woman?
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know.
You can see that things have been a little tough for me. Haven't been. Women are, as from what I understood, they're mythical creatures.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Oh.
They just like fairies or disappear.
Yeah, they physically, and it's so hard to understand women. And from what I really understand, like, do they have rights? I don't know.
I don't know.
It hurts my head.
How does it? Are they like us? Just minus like what? I don't know.
Your guess is better than mine. But until then, I have a schlong that I am so ashamed of.
Dude, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. That's awesome. Like I would kill to have a hog like that. I would literally kill. Mine's an innie. It's not even.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna watch Midsommar.
Okay.
Okay, and this is if you want to be in the cool kids club, you're gonna watch it, and you're not gonna look away.
Yeah, I totally want to watch it. That's what I want to so much, and so the only reason that I wouldn't watch it is if like something happened, but it wouldn't be because of what I want. Because I definitely want to watch it.
Baby, it'll be okay. I mean, we have the two of us, and this is such a great movie to watch with couples.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And this is
it's almost going to be a romantic movie. It's going to be great.
Like, you guys are my parents. I trust that you would not introduce me to anything inappropriate.
Yes, we are your parents. Let me be clear, because I think some of the things I said may imply otherwise, but I am your mother.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. We are your parents, and after this movie, you're going to want to not be our daughter, but just...
Well, why are you making me watch this movie?
It's important for when you have someone in your life. It's a life lesson. I mean, your father and I, we wish that we saw this movie because it taught us so much on how to love and care for one another.
So much. I love your mother so much, and it's because of this movie.
You know, guys, it honestly seems like some white people shit.
I mean, what is it?
Like, it kind of seems like it's good to just be on some white people shit.
This is how we prepare you for the white world that you're going to live in. This is literally what white people do on the weekends. This movie is like a white barbecue. You know how we take you to the barbecue for the family reunion?
Yeah.
This is what they do. This is what they do. So just be ready, because you're going to marry a white man, and we've already accepted it, and this is just what you're...
Why are you so sure I'm going to marry a white man?
I mean, come on.
Okay, you're right.
So, anyway.
Okay. All right, I got the DVD.
Yeah, great. You got the DVD.
Okay.
Go ahead, put it in.
100% ready.
Okay. If you need me to get the belt to tie you down to watch it, I will.
No, I'm good, because I super want to watch it, which is what I've been super clear about this whole time, is that I super want to watch it. So
good, because we both are going to watch it with you.
Yeah.
All right.
This is my 14th time, so I'm going to try not to spoil it.
We'll do our best to not spoil it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Credits.
Ooh. What if I have coronavirus?
Yeah.
Tested.
Well, chances are, if you have it, then we have already had it before, and we are perfectly immune to it afterwards. So no getting out now.
Okay, well, let's just try this. Just pause the movie real quick. Let's just find out if I have coronavirus.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna eat the popcorn.
Okay.
I can't taste it.
Okay. So
I can't taste it at all.
This is part of your training. We didn't season the popcorn because you're gonna marry a white man that's not gonna season your popcorn. Okay, so this is just we're just training you for the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
And besides, that's you would have to taste something like burnt toast in order for you to have coronavirus.
Okay, what What if we just like moved to Atlanta and then we wouldn't have to do any of this Connecticut stuff?
You really want to do
Atlanta, she says.
Okay, never mind. I'm kidding. I'm not hard enough. I'm too soft. I can't do it.
Oh,
I
goodness.
don't know how to roller skate. So I'll never
If you
keep
think
up.
that there are white men in Atlanta that you're going to marry, you're wrong. Like, if you thought Atlanta was just like a city full of Donald Glovers, it's not what it is.
Right. Okay.
And to be clear, we wish that it was a city full of Danny Glovers, but it's not. We accept
He's
life
not
the way it is.
threatening, you know? Like he feels safe. So nobody
And funny.
Yeah.
He's really talented.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just watch the movie. There's
All right. Gonna press play.
Thank you, dear.
Of
Yeah.
course, dear.
Okay. So
Do, 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 do.
do you
Yeah.
wait, hold on, do you guys smell that?
I,
Do you guys
honey, we've lived in Connecticut long enough. We know that you have allergies.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I think it's a carbon monoxide leak. So I think we have to get out of the house. I think we have to get out of the house right now.
I don't think you're supposed to smell carbon monoxide because that's
No,
the
they
thing.
flavor it so that you can smell it. I know you can't smell it, but the gas in the house, they flavor it so you can smell
Oh,
it.
really? What does it smell like? You know
Well,
what?
it smells like this. So we gotta get
You
out
know
of this
what?
house.
Let me go and check to see what's going on. Honey, can you stay with our daughter? Just
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna be putting on my coat. So
No, that's not
Oh,
what
no.
we're about to do. No.
hey.
Yeah.
This is the last time we have this conversation, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Grab the zip ties
Okay.
and put it on the hostages. What is confused? Why do you keep playing with them? Because once you tighten it, you can't untighten it. So if you keep
That's the
playing
thing.
with it, you're gonna run out of zip ties.
I know. But that's the thing. It's like I'm a perfectionist and I have OCD and I can't fucking.
Tighten them on the hostages.
Yeah, but what if that's the thing? It's like if I put them on the hostages, but then what if we only have a finite number? We have a finite number of zip ties. So if
Correct.
I run out of zip ties, then we're fucked. Okay, so I have to do it like perfectly, and I just need to get in
Once
this
they go
one.
through it, I don't care if the two ends are the same length. It really doesn't matter to me.
Right, but see, it matters to me. I
Okay.
want this to be
Okay.
the perfect hit.
Okay. I just saw a hostage jump out the window. They're gone. So do you want to lose the rest of the hostages or
No, I don't. Okay, fine. Like, okay. All right, here, just get ready for I got the zip. Okay, I got the zip tie. Does this look even to you? No, man, does this look even to you? Is it even? Okay, here. So okay, I gotta do it again then. Give me a second.
I just want to go home.
Okay, when you cry, I can't think.
I can't help it.
Okay, it feels like
It's so scary. Oh,
how about now? Is this good? Okay. All right, so just turn the fuck around. What do I say? I don't even.
well
you know what? I have free hands. I'll just cover my eyes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Cool, we're good. Yeah, she's fine.
why are her hands free? They should be tied behind her back. This is what I'm telling you. You never listen.
She said she's gonna just cover her face. It's fine. Like,
Well, first she's covering her face, then she's crawling out a window.
I mean, you know,
I miss my family so much.
me too. I know, me too. Yeah. Where are you from?
Connecticut.
Okay, we talked about this. Do not let the hostages tell you facts about themselves. It humanizes them and it makes it harder to do what we have to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a hard-working person. I work at a needle factory, but then that closed down, and I've been just struggling to find some sort of income to make sure that my wife and my two boys have a place to live. Oh my God.
Don't listen. You guys have nothing in common.
I'm gonna let her go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you can't let her go.
I
No,
was working
that's
at
all
a
made
job.
up. That's all made up. It's made up.
Is it made up?
If you want, you can check my license in my
Okay.
back pocket.
Right,
and
I'm
verify
gonna-
that my name is Joseph
Do
Smith.
not look into their wallet and see the little pictures of their family. Stop this. You don't want to see a little picture of their
Oh,
animals.
who is this? Who is this? Is this your dog?
Wait, am I allowed to look?
Yeah. Here.
Oh,
The Pomeranian.
Oh, Freckles
That's
is
fine.
a puppy.
Wow, that's great.
That one will go in no time at the shelter. Do not worry about the dog. Come on.
Why would you do that to Freckles?
Oh,
Well,
God.
little cousin, I don't know. This is a little baby. Is this your cousin, little brother? Is this your son?
It's my godchild.
You were botching this. You were botching this.
This is like, I don't know.
What are you guys falling in love? Is this Stockholm syndrome now? Are we really going to do that again?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, at first it's like I can't get the zip ties right, then I can't like hostage right. It feels like this is the first time I felt like I could do anything right. It's like getting to connect with a human that's not constantly berating me.
Do not fall in love with the hostages, okay? They only want one thing.
Have you considered being a counselor or a therapist? Because you're very calm when you talk to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Whoa. Okay.
You should
You are
consider
not.
going down that route in your career. Why are you doing this?
No, you would
I
be
don't
so
know.
bad at it. Charles, stop. You would be bad at it. Do not listen. Don't listen to flattery.
You always put me
You'd be
down.
terrible. You have no insight.
You always put me down. Like that's like what?
I put you where you are.
And you, sir, have you considered being a police officer?
Yeah. I mean, you talked about it all the time. Yeah.
I know, but they said my IQ was too high.
Oh,
So I can't.
that's a tough thing. You would have been a good police officer.
I know it.
Doing your zip ties and telling people what to do.
I know, but I'm too smart. They only want dumb.
You could always dumb down the test, you know. You could always like initially get some questions wrong and get yourself in.
I did, and even then, I was way too smart. I really thought I had done it, and they were like, the bar is even lower than that. So,
oh goodness. How about considering being the president of the United States?
Hey.
That's an opportunity.
Would you be my campaign manager? Or?
I wasn't sure if you tied me up. I got a little panicked, but as long as you let me go, yes, absolutely.
Okay, but you're not gonna do what they always do. Is that like once you get let go, you're gonna be like, haha, all the promises I made, or
no, absolutely.
Tell the police everything and rat you.
No, like try it out right now.
Okay, all right.
All right, go for it. Yeah.
All right, when do I start?
You start today. Today's the first day of the rest of your life.
Man, I get to be the campaign manager for the president of the United States because, yeah, afterwards, even after the elections, I'm still around to make sure that the good word gets spread out.
We want to get that second term. So
yeah,
you're doing great.
Huh.
You're doing great.
Yeah, well, I just started. Now the first thing that we need to do, I need to go back to what you did during, like, before the elections, just so I can catch up.
Right.
And just recap on what the other person did because they did such a fantastic job.
Yeah, they were doing so much. So, where to start? You know, how far before the election? When I was 17, I did a hit and run. My dad got me out of it. We hid the body and never told anybody. And that's how I started developing a relationship with the senator because he's the one that helped bury the evidence. And I got to spend some time at his office and ask him what he was into. And then I did an internship there. And I was just like, this guy, he's got it made. So maybe I'll do that.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So, it's just, once you pay off enough judges, you're like, I'm kind of already in this, So you're like, let's do it.
Yes, this is rich history that I will hold on to for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Now. Yes. But I think I don't see anything wrong with what you just said.
Yeah, no, that's how every politician gets their start.
Absolutely. Lincoln, I'm sure he did some things in his time.
He definitely did. He was, first of all, there's nothing wrong with it, but he was super gay, so.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it at all.
There's nothing wrong with it, but
actually, that was pretty progressive for his time.
Yeah, there was just, he's super weird looking too, like.
You think he was ever on stilts?
I don't know. He's just like real weird looking. Like, I don't know what it is that he has. It's like, it's not good. No. And the idea that he was like pulling, he was married and then he was sleeping with dudes on the side. Like, how is he pulling so much tail? Like, he looks so weird.
Yeah, times are different.
Yeah. My face isn't fucking 4 feet long,
Yes.
So.
Anywho, now, I do have to ask this question.
Sure.
What was the last horror movie that you've seen?
Yeah. So it was called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And it was terrifying. Like there's these clowns, they have these are like super long nails or like razors, but you can't look at them directly. They're also kind of like vampires. So you have to look at them like in a mirror. So it's like indirect, or then they can do mind control. And then, yeah.
All right. As a manager, this is a problem.
Oh,
We
why?
need to figure out how we can keep this a secret.
Well, okay.
Like what you just said, don't tell anyone else.
Well, I tweeted about it like 6 years ago.
Oh, we have to figure out a way to delete that ASAP.
Watch it. you know the guy. Call the guy. Yeah.
All right. You know what? Okay, let me get into your account. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to scroll down a little bit more. Man, you talk a lot.
I do. I was live tweeting. I watched all 40 seasons of Survivor back to back, and I live tweeted all of them. So
that explains it.
It's a fun little thing this summer, you know.
All right, let's see. Nope, that's not it. That's just regular razors.
Right.
Oh. Nope, that's just a kid in a clown suit.
Right.
All right. I think this is it. All right. Scary clown movie. Holy shit. And then the image of the cover of the movie.
Yeah.
I need to delete this now. Actually, hang on. Let's see who's commented on it. Oh my god. What are those called? Those juggalo clouds?
Well, I don't know a lot about the juggalo clowns. But you said that we could lock them down, you know, that district.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, I mean, we could try deleting it, but there's no guarantee that it's not going to bite you in the ass later.
Well, let me just take a look. I just want to see. Okay, hold on just a second. Just trying to look at it.
Oh, you could have the phone if you want. This is technically your phone. Okay.
No, right. It's cool. I'm looking at it. I see it. I see what it is. This one looks really scary.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That was genuinely really scary. Look at that.
Yeah. That's why it's a big concern.
Okay, but I can't tell anyone about this. I'm just saying this is scary
Absolutely not.
All right, well, okay. Well, delete it. It's gone. Oh, poof. All right.
So, all right. Well, like I said, I there's no guarantee that it isn't going to bite you in the ass, but it's a start.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, shit. No. Oh god. Oh, you found me.
Do you have a hostage?
No. What? No. You're gonna get me.
Damn it! I was chasing you down for a lozenge. I need something for my throat.
Oh, okay. What? Damn. Okay, fine. Here. It's a hard. The wrapper is hard to get off. Okay, shit.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, Grandma. Just this is why I don't like coming over to your house. Here, okay. Do you want me? You want me to put on your? Okay. You can't do anything for yourself. Remember? God. Here, do you want to?
Carpal tunnel, honey.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like, just it sounds like that's just something that happens to old people. So I don't really care about it.
There you go. Old carpal tunnel on top of arthritis, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, I notice. I mean, I'm over here like every weekend, and it really feels like a horror movie in here. You're hoarding. I'm pretty sure that's a stack of tax returns that you haven't filed for like 50 years.
Those are precious belongings.
okay, but they belong to the government. You should probably like give them your taxes, right?
I don't own the government shit.
Whoa. I mean, that's all well and good, but I don't want to see anything that you fuck up. I'm gonna inherit eventually. Like, so normally I'd be like ride or die. That's great, but like that leaves me a lot less in the inheritance.
It's in the genes. What can I say?
Yeah. Speaking of genes, nothing but holes in there. It's a real scary sight. Just your closet's full of everything's moth eaten. It smells really bad in there. You might there might be a dead animal.
Well, they did say that I had skeletons in my closet, so I guess there's that.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, I'm concerned because that feels like I don't really know how to take that. Like, are you being like a sweet old lady, kind of cute, or is there a dead body in the cellar closet? Like,
If it's a skeleton of a rodent of some sort, i.e., a skunk, then I don't think it's necessarily a problem.
yeah, okay. Well, that's good news because I don't want to do any more chores today. Like, I got to catch up on my TikToks, and that they're not gonna, not gonna like themselves. So I'm just gonna go do that. But
Say, I recently heard about the TikToks. Maybe you can use some of my props as some of your content.
I mean, sure. I mean, it probably won't hurt. Well, all right. I mean, here. Hey, y'all, this is my grandma. She's a scary old lady, and you're not going to believe what she does next. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. See, this is what I'm dealing with every time. This is what I deal with all the time. Okay, here. She's going to do a TikTok dance now. Here we go.
What? Oh, my back.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's the one. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Film your grandma doing some cool, weird, creepy stuff.
And that's our show.
Yay!
Thank you so much for joining us, Whitney. We'll have to have you back.
Yeah,
of course. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. If anybody has stuff they want to plug or talk about, I'll be back Sunday at 7 for the Animal Crossing Improv Show. Yes. Jared has a movie.
Speaking of slapper bloody films, yes, I do have a movie. It's called The Next Kill. It's on Amazon Prime. I'm doing some fight scenes, doing some real bloody arm breaking, pulling stuff out of my hand, kind of knife out of my hand situation. I look real cool in it, and it's a silly time. Don't show your mom. All my moms in my life, that's the two of them, the one that I married. We're skeptical. Actually, my mother-in-law did like it.
Okay.
So
she's cool. She's down to party.
She is cool. She was like, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. So, anyway, The Next Kill on Amazon Prime.
Boom. Mm-hmm. Whitney, you got anything you want to talk about? Or are you good?
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm allowed to bring it up, but I got onto there's going to be a new improv team coming up next month. I think I'm allowed to say it.
Whatever you want. There's no rules, man. We just want to promote for guests.
I just don't know how much to disclose, but I'm part of a group called Disaster Time, and I believe sometime next month we'll have our first show. Yeah, so it's kind of like D&D inspired in the sense where you get to decide on what happens during the story. So like we do a scene, and then depending on what happens, you're given a choice, and then you vote on like what you want our characters to do, and then we do it.
That's awesome.
I'm so
where can people see that? Is that here?
Twitch.
Where though?
It's on the Pack Theater.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah, I need more detail as to like when exactly it's going to be, how, and I believe it's once a month for now. But
cool. That sounds cool. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We just had our first rehearsal, and I'm feeling very excited about it. So,
all right. Well, everybody stick around for the happening up next, and have a good night in this weird dystopian time that we live in.
Indeed.
Bye. Bye.